Hey yo guys, welcome back to another Nomad video. Okay, so basically, in this episode, we are going to be building a hospital, because we don't have one. Being in quarantine made me realize, like, that's nice and all that if someone's sick, they have a place where they can, go get medicine and stuff like that. But the actual getting tested for rabies, obviously, I'm fine now. Getting tested for the actual disease, though, that sucked. I had to go to Plinky's house at like 2 in the morning. Mrs. Plinky actually was a nurse back during Pearl Harbor, so she does have a lot of experience, and I think even Matt Murdock is trying to become a doctor or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, my point is we need a hospital. So I'm thinking it'll go like right here. We're going to have a bunch of rooms, and then I'm thinking it'll like expand down here because this right here is going to be my building. What am I going to make my building? I have no idea. What am I even going to put in here? Like, I want a building just to say that, like, I own a building because, I don't know, that sounds pretty cool. But, like, what would I actually put? I don't know. I don't need to worry about that for at least a dozen episodes. So, I think that it is time-lapse time. Okay, and we are back. I did get a little bit carried away, and I already started doing the interior, even though I want to do that part not on the time-lapse. Okay, so right here is the referral office. Wait, is that how you spell referral? Okay, here is the referral office. This will be where maybe, like, Mrs. Planky is, and, kind of like the nurse, and then you tell them, like, hey, this is my problem. And then what they'll do is they'll decide whether or not you need to actually see the doctor. Because if it's like, hey, I'm coughing, then it's like, well, have you been smoking 2 packs a day? That could be why. But then, after that, you will wait inside of here, which is the waiting room. I just need to put in some chairs. I don't know why, but I feel like hospitals always have, like, some really long, like, chairs that wrap around. And by the way, okay, so the difference between the referral office and the, like, front little secretary receptionist will be, okay, so basically, when you get to the hospital, you will tell the receptionist, like, hey, I'm here either for a doctor's appointment, which you have already planned ahead of time, or you're like, hey, I need to see the referral doctor so that they can tell me, what I need to do. They will refer me to somewhere. You know what I just realized? I haven't seen Angelo in a while. Like, usually I at least hear something from him, like a random yell coming all the way from his house. But I haven't seen him in a while. Okay, because I know that he showed Joe Biden the Nomad. I don't really know what happened with that. I just heard about that from Jem. But then after that, he went to the dinner at Alistair's. But ever since then, I have no idea. Okay, so this room right here is going to be where they keep all of the medicine. As of right now, obviously, I won't be putting anything in because what I usually like to do is kind of fill things in as it's used more in videos. I mean, for example, if you look at Angelo's house, you'll see how at the very beginning, there was barely anything in there, but now it's full of stuff. Why? Because it's been used in videos and it's been filled up, stuff like that. Over here will be the actual doctor's office. Okay, so first thing we need is a counter, because all doctors have that, obviously. And then we could put some cabinets in because, every doctor has those. Oh, okay, wait, one other thing that I need, hold up. Actually, now I'm thinking about this, I'll put this inside of the referral office because, okay, so I think that what I've decided is that Mrs. Planky, she is a nurse. So I will put her in the referral office. Actually, this is kind of nice how you could just look right over. And then I'll put Matt as the actual doctor. So here, let me just add something over inside of Mrs. Planky's office. Doctors always have a picture of their family just on the wall. Matt is 100% alone though, so there's not really anything I could put inside of here. And then over here, I could put a bunch of books to show like, hey, this doctor's educated, because, I don't know, doctors have books, I guess. I miss my weapons! Anyways, so the only thing that there is left to do is put around some flowers because, you gotta do that around hospitals to make it look like, I don't know, more appealing. Like, you won't dying there. Okay, well, if you ask me, I would say that this is a pretty good hospital. Because this right here was actually the only thing we're going to be building in this episode. Because, I mean, it took a decently long time. It didn't take like too long. But also because we have a lot of questions to answer. I have not talked to you guys in my studio for, I think, maybe 6 episodes. I don't know, because I need to do 5 questions today. All of them will be from Reddit, by the way. But of course, I do also accept comment questions. So if you have any, leave them down below. Okay, so the first question is, what would you do if you got $5,000 a month for the rest of your life for free? So that is $60K a year. I would definitely live more comfortably. Because, okay, let's say that I did make 60K like a year already. This is another 60K a year, so that's $120,000 a year. That would, you're kind of rich. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, what would I do? I would just live my life. Simple answer. Okay, next up is, what food have you tried liking but you just can't? I don't know, honestly. I mean, there's foods that I don't like, but I don't think that there's any food where it's like, hey, I want to like this, but I just can't, you know? Okay, third question. What's a small, seemingly insignificant decision you've made that ended up having a huge impact on your life? That was a long one. I guess starting a YouTube channel, because, you know, back then, whatever, it was just like a small thing. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna post once in a while, just like, you know, funny things of like me and my friends playing. Never did I expect it to kind of take over my life and shape the way that I think. Okay, and question 4, if suitcases could talk, which travel story would yours tell? I don't know. I mean, I don't have many crazy traveling stories, but I did stay, okay, I was kind of stuck in Rome for like 2 or 3 nights. And then I was in Madrid for 1 night, and then New York the next night, and then I was back home. And okay, final question. What was the worst first impression you ever had with someone? Oh, okay, so this is easy. So basically, there's this small YouTuber named Yogurt, and he's an idiot to start off with. But also, he made probably the worst first impression that anyone has ever made to me. First thing is that he just randomly added me on Discord. I saw that we had some mutual friends, so I'm like, okay, he's not like a total stranger, so I add him back. He invites me to some like stupid SMP, and okay, this was his sales pitch. There's cool people on the server like Noah Craig, Carrot Kid, and then some other guy that I didn't know. One, I've talked about many times about how Noah Craig is kind of like a man-child. And then 2, Carrot Kid sexually assaulted someone. So what kind of sales pitch is that? But okay, whatever. The first interactions that we had on the server was him just insulting me. And I'm like, what? What is, like, are you drunk? So yeah, overall though, he's an idiot. I don't know if he has special needs, but yeah, there's something a little bit off about him. Anyways, okay, there's only about like 3 more months. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. 4 more months until the end of 2023. If you have not already, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on all your post notifications, because at 1,000 subs, I will be getting a buzz cut. But I would need to hit 1,000 subs by the end of 2023. If not, then hey, I'm good. I'm in the clear. Okay, I know that the past 2 Nomad videos haven't been the most entertaining, but I hope that I made them as entertaining as I could. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and peace. You know, I also haven't said an outro in a while either. Ah, my game just crashed. What did I do?